Perfect!
Hello.
Hello.
I'm the bottom.
Yeah. I have the sunglasses on for a reason, and you're immediately undermining me. Huzzah! 'Tis I, Lunox, the tip-top of the streaming industry. As you can see from my very cool sunglasses, my extremely confident demeanor, I'm here to destroy all your expectations in only the best ways, I'm sure. By playing the game we've been playing! Ugh. Whatever. It's fine. The real thing is that even though I may look cool and calm and collected behind these sunglasses, I feel like I have a lot to live up to from last stream. So, we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try our best to be as entertaining and action-packed and interesting as running around Resident Evil 3 with an unlimited ammo rocket launcher. That'll be good, right? But it's fine. You saw the alert. You know what you're getting for. It's gonna be puzzles. It's gonna be you watching me do puzzles. And probably listening to some sad story plot about some poor girl who's disappeared and definitely
Good
is
luck.
fine. Good luck. Thank you, Sol. So yeah. Glad everybody's here. Glad nobody's here. Congrats on first again. Emote talk. You're just gonna front load everything? I like how it's just like, it's just emote talk. Code. She's speaking in code, everyone. What could it be? So, as you can see, why are you using the Dyad? Oh, because it's like, why are you using the Dyad account? Soul can't use this emote. I don't think a whole lot of people can use this emote. And possibly only one person can use this emote. We weren't even going to have a tier 3 sub emote because we really weren't expecting to get one because I don't think anyone really gets them. Soul's been nose to the grindstone getting this thing done. So we have Lunox Cash for our tier 3 sub. Who I think, I mean, unless I just didn't notice from before. That's Shad Leech right there. Congrats, you have a emote exclusive to you until someone else feels like tier 3 subbing. Which, this is not a hint, beg for tier 3 sub from anyone. Because honestly, all it's going to get you is that one emote, so... This is our version of the, for all of the oldies in chat, when smartphones were first becoming a thing. Does anyone remember that app? It was just like a $1,000 app, and all it did was like open up and show like a gold money, like a dollar sign or something. All it did was pop open and like show a picture, and the whole point was you could show off that you spent $1,000 on this app, and look at how rich I am. I don't feel like they make things like that anymore. Do they make apps like that anymore? Just hey, the whole thing is be like, look what I bought. This is the Rolex of apps. Well, now you've got the Rolex of emotes, and it's me looking cool with some cash money. So, congratulations. And a shout out to Soul for finishing it so quickly and doing such a good job. I think that was pretty much it, though. We'll talk more about our usual stuff when we're both on Thursday. I don't want to talk about movies by myself. There are a couple of good ones this week, though, so... Let's see. We're going to move into the game after I pause the chat music. Here we are. We're back. We're back and we're ready. This over here, so it's not in the way. It's Desktop Explorer. Anyone who hasn't seen this before, the whole point of the game is that you are trying to... You got this, Lunox. If you don't, I will help. Yeah, you're probably going to have to. After last time, it seems I need the assistance. But that's okay. We are trying to break into our uncle's weirdly, like, creepy / haunted computer that he left us after he got dementia and got put in a home. So the whole thing you'll see, we're gonna boot up our computer here. There's a very like Windows 95-esque feel here. And here we are with our CRT filter and all. I actually just got a CRT over the weekend. I have a friend who goes to thrift stores a lot, and I don't. And I was like, hey, if you see like a CRT, let me know and I'll run over there and get it. And he ended up just picking it up for me. So that was awesome. But I just kind of wanted to see, you know, it's been a long time since I played any of my old games on a CRT, and everybody's always saying, oh, it's not the same. The old games, you know, they're designed to be on CRTs. You can't make them look the same. Those old notes, that's right. So I wanted to see if that was true. It's been so long. Like, you know, emulators can kind of make their own little filters and things to kind of try and make it look the same. But I'll find out. All right, so last time we just got into the admin profile. And this is all the notes I had from the last thing that I copied and pasted over. Like the different websites and who we are and all that. And some of the info that just need to be written down. So I'm going to start a new one just for the sake of hopefully we won't need the old stuff and it'll be a little bit more cleaner. And I don't think we did anything if I remember right. Like we just opened this and then we were like, okay, we got to stop. And so there was automatically something in the waste bin. I wanted to see that. Okay, this goes into downloads, encrypt instructions. Restore that. Downloads. Uh-oh. Okay. Example key. If it says 21, that's 21. So 21 is... Wait, what? Wait a minute. Oh, we write it downwards. Okay. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Where's the 3 come from? 21333. 21333. 35114? You just like take the second half and then do it like that? That's a weird way to do this. Okay. And then hello equals FNNVD. That's such a strange encryption. To decrypt, follow in reverse. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I was expecting it to be not what it is. I think it's more confusing just because it puts these in blue. But these aren't actually what you're grabbing as blue up here. I feel like that's more confusing than it needs to be, but we'll see. Psychostimuli, theory of psychoevolution. Enhancement of self-perception through psychostimuli. Humanity has reached a state of comfort and well-being These are crossed out. Due to advancements in technology. My brain does not like the way the colors are done at all. Yeah, that it was throwing me off for sure. Due to advancements in technology and medical research, there is still the neglect of emotional impact and error that plague human nature. Emotional impact and error. Are we going with the surety of steel? We don't need any of this filthy human emotion and meat inefficiencies. Humanity is no longer most threatened by terrorism, sickness, and plague curable through common antibiotics. Why is it like this? Sounds like a Lunox opinion. I don't know what you mean. Sickness must be purged. You're just talking about that, too. How's it going, bro? Having a good time? Besides being a little disappointed at the beginning of stream. Viruses that comprise the integrity? Viruses that... Oh, compromise, not... Okay. Compromise the integrity of society are similar to digital ones. Trojan horses, lies and deception veiled in cowardice and emotion. Timing on that was worth taking a shot. It was. Everybody likes to gang up on poor Lunox. He's just here trying to live his best life. And what do I get? Ridicule. Disdain. That's fine. You can't stop me. I'm invincible. Humanity is being constantly pushed to the limits of their psyche due to the lack of understanding of the subconscious's influence on all actions. Ugh. Now what? I've been palette swapped. I am nothing but a golden retriever. Similar to Darwin's survival of the fittest, when muscles are torn and bones are broken, the human body is designed to rebuild itself stronger than before, or perish drying. The only way humanity may achieve enlightenment, escape the prison of their mind, is through overcoming trauma by force. Okay, so this is all crazy talk from Max's dad. We are in need of a program achieved through computerized behavioral analysis. Is computerized a word? Think of it as a mirror. The computer doesn't know you. It is a reflection of you. I'm just helping you clear the picture. It is a look into the subconscious. Okay. So we know that Max's... It's a word now. We know that Max's dad is, like, crazy. And that he made this program to somehow make her better, but he's crazy. I'm really wondering if he somehow has at least digitally put his consciousness into File Explorer. Actually, File Explorer isn't here now that I'm looking at it. He's missing. There's no music in this either. That's kind of weird. Okay. Well... Do we have color lens? We do. I'm going to check this just because there are colors on this. Nothing. 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 Oh no, he computerized himself. I mean, it kind of feels that way, if not like in the super sci-fi way, then just he made a pretty strong program that mimics him. Shame. Uh-oh. The installer. Conclusion. Access to this is prohibited. If you're reading this, give up. The password to this folder is not within my files. I've made sure that the contents are inaccessible. Okay. Cannot open file. Chronolog. Error. Entry file corrupted. Unable to restore. Exception from chrono. Time to be computer hackers. Okay, so it's supposed to be a chronolog. I don't remember what the extension is for that. You might have read this last time. No one should have access to this profile, yet I feel compelled to write this for someone to find. Yeah, we did. That'll be the first time this computer acts against my wishes. I guess that's a thing too, is it seems to be like the computer has a mind of its own. What you find here is not something to be proud of. I did my best to contain it. It could not be destroyed even by its creator. I consider it my life's work, a pathetic legacy. I have no idea who you are, still you must know this. All you will find here are my mistakes. Okay. Well, we have a terminal to use.
Disappointed!
Ooh, that scared me. What programs do we have? We have Storyteller. We don't have anything for Storyteller. Is the diary thing in here? Don't see it. Note page. Shard Leech gives 1 bit. Thank you for the bit. We appreciate it. Every little bit counts, as they say. I'm not sorry. D-analysis. D-analysis NSH. Was this NSH? NOS? Okay, let's see what this does. Oh! We've got music. Okay, Desktop Explorer analysis tool is locked. Input password to enable shell script. Okay. Password. Wrong password. Making the same joke again. Hunter 2. Okay. Memories. Got another one of these. Can't read it. I mean, maybe instead of the other thing, it just needs to be a... I just need to change it to the text document. Let's check this out. We got any clues in this? No. Is this the picture from before? Yeah, it is. I feel like it's just been a long time. Is it exactly the same picture as before? For some reason, the guy now, it makes me feel like this is Max's dad, which doesn't make any sense for being with her. You don't think it had him before? Okay. Because this is our mom, right? I'm pretty sure. She's got our things on it. Our uncle, our dad, and us are on her necklace. So, like, that's super weird. But maybe this just is our dad, and I don't remember. But, yeah, I don't remember either. Together. Okay. Well, we don't care about that. Let's try... Oh, I can't rename this. Memories. It is a chronologue, but it's corrupted. Did we check the web? Not yet, no. So I can't rename either of these to fix them. Guess that's the next thing on the list. The Weeb Nation. Whoa! Wait, what does this say? This is 1,000 bits? Well, shoot. I haven't even done anything yet. I will do my best, Shard Leech. Thank you for the support. 1,000 bits. I've never even seen that little icon down there. 1K. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Now we actually have to figure something out. Quick, quick, figure something out. Look up the guides. Okay. Weeb Nation, no such thing as a stupid question. Lies. How to get location from Nextroom's account. I wonder if there's a way to get IP address or location estimate from Nextroom's account. It might be a security risk, so I'm curious. Weeb Nation is pretty funny. Okay. Curious. Please abstain from privacy breaching questions. Reporting to moderation team. Contact Nextroom support if concern comes from good heart. Fortunately, it is impossible to get IP addresses from Nextroom client. To get that data, you have to breach the server-side infrastructure of Nextrooms. Okay. This was asked by Bone Crusher. Wasn't that dude's name Femur? Like the sus guy we're worried about? Oop, restoring a corrupted chronologue. Haha. I stopped a disk formatting process and now Chronolog is empty. I still see entries in my desktop, but they are corrupted. Is there a way to recover them? Next OS does not support any Chronolog data restoring measures. Implemented one from scratch. Send request to esounder@cmail.com for further help. What? Did we confirm that he made this game? Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Her dad did make the whole game, didn't he? Sounder is, I think his name was Emmett Sounder, just Max's dad. Maybe it was something else, but it's her dad. I forgot. I think he made the whole game. Okay, so send request to esounder@cmail. So if I can get to his email, there's probably something there about that. None of these are usable. What about this? We get IP address. We looked at that. I stopped the disk formatting process. I still see. And then things we can't do. Just the same thing, right? It is. Okay. So I don't see anything else on here. Wasn't there a homepage? Storyteller, that's red. Can't go to this. FAQ, we can't go to this. All of these are red. This is purple. These aren't actually links. I'm trying to remember how to look at the... Oh, it's this thing. History. Here we go. You have 1 hour to make a lot of progress, or else I will double it every hour. A lot of progress is not made, and the nice Resident Evil girl who kept dying knows what I mean. Or knows I mean it. Will absolutely go through with my threats of love and support. How dare you? I don't even know what to say to that. All the emotes. That's right. Hurry, hurry. Yeah, I know, right. We gotta stop. We gotta hurry up and not get free money. Is it free money? I'm working for this money, right? That's not free. Okay, so this is gonna be in here, right? That's the same thing we're looking at. Okay. May to June. Let's try this one first then. Thank you, Mr. Sounder. Chronolog issue 91. Sorting entries by date. Setting not working properly. Status solved. Nothing. We don't care about that. Created appropriate task. Storyteller bug report. Operating system crashes after stacking style tags. Operating system crashes after stacking style tags. Example to replicate bug. Remember this, chat. Remember that we have the ability to crash the system possibly, unless it's already patched. I don't know if that will come up later, but actually, you know what? I can't copy paste this. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe save it, but I have to actually type it out. Increment, swing, glow, and then vice versa. Just do that, and then nope. Word wrap. Okay. Save. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing, but you never know. Okay. Mr. Sounder, this is out of scope and completely unnecessary. Could you please focus on features that actually make sense for an average user? Okay. Chronolog feature request. Enable command line access to restore corrupted RES files. Proposed command chrono restore. Okay.
Hello.
Ooh. Hello, Iggy. Welcome into the stream. To make it more terrifying, it will be in bits, so you get 100% of the revenue, forcing me to pay up front instead of the usual subscribers 50-50. Spooky.
Hello.
Is that how bits work? We get all of the bits? What is it? You pay... Like, you pay the extra cut up front? Or is... Because it's like a penny a bit, isn't it? Isn't that the thing? This is how bad we are about the money part. I honestly don't know how the bits even work. You have no idea. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take your word for it, Shadleech. Thank you for the upfront, forced upfront payment and 100% of the revenue. Give us the bits. Oh yeah, Chrono Store. Just gotta type this out real quick here. Chrono Store. It says enter a file path of corrupted entry. Usage. Enter file path of corrupted entry. Proposed command is a 2-word with a space command, like most unrealistic thing in this game. Plus path? Like, you would not have this as a command. You'd have to put quotes around it or something. It's just weird to me. Maybe I'm misreading it though. It's a // dot. Okay. We have that, but we can't fix these until we get into the command prompt, so that's good to know. Yeah, so if I wanted to give you $200, I have to pay $300. Oh, so it's not a penny to a penny. So you basically pay the cut up front. Interesting. I wonder why... Well, I mean, even more so then, thank you for all the bits. But I wonder why... I feel like Twitch was pushing that so hard before. Like bits. I guess because if you buy the bits, they've already got your money. Instead of they don't get your money until you actually like gift a sub or something. Which I guess makes sense. And then people just might buy a ton of bits to use later and they've just got it that much sooner. So I guess that makes sense why they would push it that way. Some accounting BS for sure. Yeah, you know. They want that money up front. Okay, so I think we're done here. We've got more stuff to look at. So let's just start at the bottom, which makes sense, right? Oh, this is just our mail. Easy. Story Potato Plus is the thing we were just looking at. Panopticon Journal. Panopticon. Igulus is watching for 15 consecutive streams. Thanks for always hopping in, hanging out, Iggy. What did you say your goal was? 200 or 100? I forgot what you said you were going for. Also, at Nobody Your Art this week was free. Oh, it was! It was! Nobody's Art. Forgot to talk about it. I was going to ask, like, I know, like, Iggy's up front in all his high detail glory, but there's us in the back with teeny tiny soul. Is that just done in the style of, well, I'm making assumptions here. It looks like One Piece style to me, like the mouths and all that. Is it done in the style of One Piece, or is that like drawn over like a meme or something? Like, is traced from a scene? Okay, that's kind of the feeling I got off it, so that makes sense. It turned out so good though, and it's just so funny with like teeny tiny soul just like hanging in the air. Pocket cute. Art's always amazing. Yes, yes, definitely. Spiral Soft is under fire after whistleblower press conference. Links to a cult? Spiral Soft? Wasn't Spiral Soft our computer OS? I guess that makes sense. California, written and edited 1996. Computer software megacorporation Spiral Soft has been under intense public scrutiny after former lead engineer Daniel Agzamov of the press conference leading up to his trial. Spiral Soft sued Agzamov due to his online claims on the company's core values and its similarities with cult-like behaviors among employees. There have been multiple instances of complete projects being halted or scrapped as they interfere with what directors called the Church of Synchronicity. Uh-oh. Church of Synchronicity sounds vaguely, distinctly close to a particular church that we will not name. Said Agzamov on stage. I no longer feel comfortable disclosing these matters publicly and will wait patiently for the trial. Agzamov's vague descriptions and fear of disclosure after terminating work on Spiral Soft has sparked curiosity on the online community, leading many to believe the Church of Synchronicity is a cult of some sort. The D. Agzamov versus Spiralsoft trial is scheduled to begin 07/05/1997. Ooh, got a paragraph here. Okay. Subscribing is 50-50 split based on the tier. So basically all those subs I got for you guys gifted in the tier 3. However much that would have costed you, make half of that, and Twitch takes the other, while bits are more favorable to the streamer themselves. So some tends to give you a certain amount of bits. A more precise way. Okay. That makes sense. I think I knew the 50-50 thing too, because it's like, I feel like I remember there being kind of a big thing about like, oh, they're changing it from 60-40 to 50-50. Like, if you want more than 50-50, you pretty much have to be like a top 100 streamer. Nobody had so much fun doing it. That's the best part of the art. That you're actually having a good time. It made, I think, both of us really happy when you were saying, like, you really didn't have any ideas and you were getting some of the inspiration for doing art again from the streams, so probably one of the best things we could be doing. Maybe have better understood that about subs versus bits, but honestly, we just put all directly back into stuff for stream. Hasn't ever been anything we think about much. Yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point in our career, it's just like not the goal. You're not at a size where we can really worry about like the money part. We just need to worry about making it interesting. Just happy to be here and support. Just fun overall. Well, that's great. We really appreciate it. Okay, so I guess that was just for letting us know that there's some weird stuff going on around here. Still true to this day, I haven't been able to finish any of my other drawings. You'll get there, don't worry. Or you'll think of something different you can do. Okay, I think we've looked at all these then. They're all purple at least. Same thing, same thing. And these are all of our inbox messages that we looked through. Okay, so I don't see anything interesting. There's a quote. What is it from? I think it's from Kiki's delivery service. It's like if you're not sure what to do or you're feeling burnt out on what you usually do, it's like stop doing that. Take lots of afternoon naps. Try other things. And eventually you'll either realize that you don't really want to be doing that anymore, or you'll really want to go back and do that some more. And, you know, that's a movie, whatever, but I always thought that was nifty advice for something like that. Take lots of naps. Just laze about, relax. Well, don't know what else to look at. I feel like that means there has to be a password to get into here. But I sure don't know the password. Did I read conclusion yet? Password to this folder is not within my files. I made sure that the contents are inaccessible. I feel like we're looking for this. We're looking for a bunch of numbers to get the password for this. But it's not just this, right? Like, what do we got? Uninstall software. Attempts to uninstall the specified software. Clear. Date time. Did it say how to restore on the web? No. Well, yes, it does, but on the web it says you need to get into the command prompts to restore. That's why I'm trying to figure out how to get in the command prompt. Let me double check here, but it was like, it was in the email. History. Enable command line access, restore corrupted. Isn't that what you have open? Yes, it's open, but I can't use it. What was it? Clear? Oh, shoot. Wait. Am I crazy? This said it needed a password before, didn't it? I swear it said it needed a password before. Did it unlock itself? Maybe it was when the music started. Because I tried typing in password as password before. But we're in the admin user right now. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it says use Chrono Restore. I don't know anything about anything. Let's do it. Let's see. Path is documents memories. Documents memories 12.09.1995. Oh yes. Is this right? Please enter file path or entry file to restore. Oh. Okay. I'm too used to like real commands. Where's my cursor? It's so thin, I can't see it. File path is invalid. Should folder file name. Oh, it's forward slashes. Lunox trying to do real life stuff. Yeah, no, it's just wrong. This isn't how you do stuff. How does it know what folder we're talking about if we start at the bottom level folder? Also, yeah, backslashes, right? I was doing the wrong slashes though, right? Oh no, I was typing in. Isn't forward slash online? Am I? All right, no. I gotta look at browser. Yeah, forward slashes are internet directories. Backslashes are computer directories. This game's throwing me off because it's just wrong. Okay. So do I literally just type memories / 1209/1995 res? Know too much about computer. Nerd! Don't nerd me. Don't nerd me. People know these things. Restored. That's not how you do this. This is wrong. Whatever. I don't care. It's not a big deal. It's not bothering me in any way. Hey! How's it going, Jasoni? Welcome to the stream. I just figured out a stupid thing. I don't even... Not only was this part wrong, but suddenly this just opened without my input. I don't know how this opened. But welcome, Jasoni. Alright. The following text is a test for Project Desktop Explorer. We'll write about recent life events and compile program to see acknowledgement in logs. As of this writing, Leela has voiced concern over my sleeping patterns for 3 times in same week. Never shown any signs of neurological conditions, not before leaving Spiral Soft. Maxine's birth or our marriage. Need to see specialists sooner rather than later. Mentions of
Keep it
golden
up, chat.
ratio.
We are
while
distracting
asleep,
him, yet somehow
compromised
helping him
delicate-
finish puzzles.
I suppose that's true. Somehow we are making progress, despite me not understanding what's going on. Okay, mentions of golden ratio. That's a password, because it's in the curly brackets, right? Where's the notes? Here. Of course, that's opposite what we needed, right? Golden ratio. While asleep, compromised delicate information. I don't remember what the golden ratio is. Development on project has been constantly compromised by family interruptions. Maxine has reacted increasingly resentful towards Leela. Maxine's emotional state is in a constant need for exposition and attention. These are optimal conditions for Desktop Explorer. Uh-oh. This is fine, right? This is normal behavior. There's a lot of entries. Holy crap. Okay. Got that one. Where is... Going great. Just saw the last short. Damn, no lick. No lick. No lick. It's like literally one of our like 3 rules. No licking. No licking the streamers. Do not the streamers. Documents? No. Shame. Shame. Okay. Oh, it reset my command. Chrono restore. So now we just go shame /, because apparently we just know exactly what this is, even though it has no determining path, but whatever. It's fine. 97 RES. Shame. What? Did I have it wrong? Oh, I put dots. Gosh dang it. Oh, you can't push up? This is so painful. Alright. Shame forward. 03-8. We got dancing squidge. We're dancing. I feel like I always need to jump over for double squidge. I feel like it's unnecessary because we already got squidge, but then it has to be. Because we have 2 squidge. We're gonna hang out as squidge. No. We're gonna hang out as cool squidge. It's even better. 18 1997.res. There we go. All right, and this is this is 2 years apart. Oh, this is right after she disappeared. Maxine has not returned home for 2 days. I have contacted school authorities, local police, and parents from neighborhood. Consensus around Maxine's disappearance has been attributed to the most credible theory: a rowdy teenager has run away from home. Leela does not believe this possibility and has continually voiced worries for a far more somber outcome. Maxine's desktop is presenting issues when attempting to read chronolog entries. This must be due to an exception in Desktop Explorer's Demon Watcher system. So he was spying on her. At least crucial files like the encryption key she received are still intact. In due time, she will need it to learn. Must force more data into Desktop Explorer to manifest a playable scenario on a desktop with administrator privileges. Leela must not see Maxine's desktop. Contents on it might support her delusions. It's a real good guy here. Real good guy. Okay, so we have this. So I guess we're just going to reverse golden ratio into numbers. If that makes sense. So... okay, we're going to do this like this, I guess. This is really long, though. Like, really long. Alright, and then we go... okay, so G. G, where's G? There's only one of each letter, right? Sure looks that way. So we go... 2... Wait. Which one's first? Red? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 2, 2. There are 2? I see 2, 2. Where's the other G? Oh, no, okay. No, I meant on the key. I was making sure there weren't duplicate letters on the key, so which makes sense if it can be reversed. It has to only have singles. Let me see. O is 3, 4. I'm just doing dots instead of commas because it's closer. which means we can copy that like Sol was saying. There's a 3, 4 here. And then... Oh, we know some of these actually, huh? Because this is going to be 3, 1, right? Yeah. So 3, 1. D is 1, 4. E is 1, 5 because it's right there on that thing. N is 3, 3. 3, 3. Where am I at? R 4, 2. A is 1, 1. No. 1, 1. C is 4, 4. And I is 2, 4. Okay, that's a nightmare. Let's just space over here. So that means we end up with what? These numbers go here in this order, and then these numbers go here in this order. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Question mark? 2, 3, 4, 10, 11. Maybe that's not what you do. I wonder if we're supposed to turn the golden ratio into a word. But I also didn't see the golden ratio anywhere, so I guess we'll see how that works. 2, 1 equals F. So we're going to end up with an extra character, right? This is silliness. Have you just tried it as is? Have I typed in golden ratio as the password? No. It's not the password though. Those are stream... Oh. Those are stream rules, but if it's posted elsewhere, clicking is on the table. Uh-huh. I suppose I can't stop anyone from doing anything anyway, huh, JC? M's to breaks. I did say I wouldn't stop people from posting any kind of art or anything, so... What can you do? I'll get over it, I guess. Alright, so we end up with what? All the left letter numbers go in one spot. All the right numbers go in another spot. So we go 2. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, no. 2, 3, 3. 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. 2, 4, 1, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 4. And then we turn those into new things, right? How goes the puzzles? Is that the only thing that needs a password? Wasn't there something else? I don't know. The terminal needed a password, but it doesn't anymore. I'm not sure of anything else that needs a password. So we're literally just matching all these numbers together, right? So we end up with 2, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1. But see, then we end up with an extra character. That's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Puzzles are going okay. I haven't really done anything yet, particularly JC, but I have opened a couple of logs so far. This seems a little crazy to me. I don't know. You can. If I'm not just obviously doing the wrong thing, then that's fine, I guess. You don't need to be sitting here the whole time watching me do the wrong thing. I feel like it gave me very specific instructions and I'm clearly not doing them right. So U4, 4, and then just an extra 4. Do something called analysis? Analysis? Oh. There is. I guess I just... Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. I guess I opened this last time and I just thought it was the same icon. Link, click it. Input password to enable shell scripts. De-analysis. So am I supposed to be doing this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing, is de-analysis instead of golden ratio? No. It's not literally just golden ratio, is it? What? Why does it give us the key? Why does it do that? I hate this game. What in the... Why? Why? Why give me all these instructions and then be like, ha ha ha, you don't have to do any of that? Good God. Ugh. Alright, welcome to Desktop Explorer. User analysis, type username to access its de-analysis files. Available options. These ones. I didn't want to railroad you, but I know you'd be upset. Yeah, I mean, well, it's just weird that the first thing, like, got this big thing here about how to do this and don't do any of it. It's called a red herring, I guess. We're lying. Oh, I guess we'll just start with the first one. Available information from user Halibut. Available options, logs, abnormalities, conclusion. Logs. Available options. Play 1. Ooh, what the? Can I make this bigger? No. DE installer planted. DE installed by user. Bleeding face image opened. Total time in desktop 4 seconds. User reacts according to finding match between brother and withered face. Anubis path taken. Lesser
Drink
fear.
water. Become.
Drink water. Alright. I should drink some water. Yeah, we're in an ad break anyway. Although, do we care about ad breaks? I'm pretty sure anyone who's ever been in our stream has a darn sub. Oh wait, no, Jasoni doesn't have a sub. Or do they? Wait, that's just that. Where's Jasoni? Not yet. Ah, we have non-subs, so we take a break. We take a break. We always hang out. We don't want to leave anyone behind. Taking a break. What's everybody been doing recently? Any cool games? Any cool movies? Still need to go back and finish some things, but what did I just finish? I thought I just played something. Well, I guess that resolves that problem, Shadleech. Thank you. But you cannot just keep gifting to every single viewer we have. That is unsustainable and must be stopped. And then the emote is thrown back in my face. I see how it is. Fine. We continue. I won't ramble around by that. I finally got that darn narcissist gift. Officially completed the game. Officially completed the game. Well, congratulations. You have completely burned out Hades 2. Now you have to find something new to play. The horror. I didn't miss anything, did I? Emote was perfect timing. Okay, Anubis path taken. Lesser fear of spiritual behavior matches users' trauma linked to brother's passing. So this is just like all the ew of them spying on what people are doing and this crazy AI in here. Total new NPGs created, 900 something, total deleted. Oh, so he had a ton of logs and they deleted almost all of them. Most of file removals consisted of partially duplicated data. Limit of windows opened reached 112 times. User did not remember understand memory limit. DE watcher entering sleep mode. Okay. How about play 2? Oh, no. Caps. Is this cap sensitive? Case sensitive? Program reinstalled by user. Fleeting face image open. Total time desktop 33 seconds. You already have for about half of your followers as is. Yeah, I saw that. I can't say anything but thank you. But also unsustainable. We have to be reasonable. Anubis path taken. Lesser fear of spiritual. DE last puzzle beaten. Time user took to beat. Is this us? Did it take me like 3 hours to beat that? Number of limit tabs reached 4. That's much more reasonable. DE watcher switched to user Maximus. Additional descriptions have been added to abnormalities. Yeah, I think it is our playthrough info. Okay, well, let's check that one then. Abnormalities. Spelled right? No. Oh, I have to go back up. Back. Abby normal. Okay. D was reinstalled despite previous judgment. Severity of imagery impact may have been overestimated. Possibility of accidental revisit due to amnesia. Okay, so I can't tell who's on the computer, so that's good. Time fleeting face image was open increased between playthroughs. User may have lost connection to the image reference. Path chosen in temple was Anubis. User is still not bothered by spiritual fear. May not remember this was the same choice as before. Number of files decreased drastically between playthroughs. Chance of user forgetting software exists or complete neglect of memory. User was able to beat DE. Thesis of previous judgment in question. So it's like making all of these incorrect assumptions because it doesn't understand that someone else is on here. Conclusion. DE judgment of user, halibut. Healing by memory loss. User behavior points to memory detriment, deep regret towards brother's passing, and confusion towards assuming father role. Memory impairment rises under stress conditions. User does not show signs of surpassing fear and trauma. User should take advantage of condition, lean into fear, and heal through forgetting all, including every disturbing thought. That's fine, that's not weird. No problems here. Back. We enter Maximus's profile. Invalid option. I guess I need to do this in caps. M4X1MUS. Logs. Play 1. Oh, have caps lock on. Don't mind me. But where is the NE key? It's a hidden key. You wouldn't know. Don't worry about it. It's a secret. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I gotta stretch. No one redeems stretch, but I gotta do it.
Let's get a good stretch.
That works. All right, install planted, installed by user, first small store puzzle beaten. VHS store was possibly chosen due to social validation. Total new SKTS created. I think it must be sketches. Deleted all but 3. Most file deletions were scribbled beyond recognition. Possible frustration signs. Total time spent on screensavers. A lot. Only 1 instance of overnight screensaver presence. Hours user daydreaming staring at screen is concerning. DE uninstalled manually by user. DE watcher manually removed and migrated to user admin. Okay, and then there's going to be hours. Do I really need to be looking at all of these? I don't know. DE program reinstalled. First small store beaten. Also the video store, apparently. We only made 2 sketches. Spent 500 seconds in screensaver. Most of that was probably that one puzzle, like the maze puzzle. Did it just assume we were all just looking at the screensaver for hours? Apparently. DE last puzzle beaten. Time user took to beat DE. Many, many minutes. That, wait, what? 4,300? That doesn't seem right. Hmm. 4,400 minutes. Is that like counting the time the game wasn't on? Oh, we got a joke. We got a joke. A weasel goes into a bar. The bartender goes, "Wow, I've never seen a weasel in the bar before. What can I get you?" "Pop," goes the weasel. I like it. It would have been even funnier if it just says, "Soda," goes the weasel. And that's just it. It ends there. Hello, I am probably not remembered. Hi, Zote Prince. Welcome in. I remember Zote Prince. Hello, hi. By the way, are those ASMR noises? What ASMR noises? Typing? The typing sounds? If there are ASMR noises, it's on accident. I hope you don't hear me making noises. I remember KFC last time I was here. Then it's a little bit. That's been like, I don't know, 100 streams ago or something. It's been a while. And I remember you don't like water or something. That's true. I'm not a big fan. I got a touch of the thalassophobia. Thanks for the Dinglemeyer scream. Do you remember Dinglemeyer? That's the most important thing to remember. All right, play 2. We did that. There was a nothing in there. Abnormalities. DE was reinstalled despite previous judgment. Confirmation that user did not behave as judgment predicted. User has chosen same first puzzle to beat than before. Unconscious or intended repetition is unknown. We're back into soul mode. Number of SKT files created decreased drastically between playthroughs. User's abandonment. Wait, what? Abandonment of identity has worsened. Hello. Thank you for the hello. Got haunted by Dinglemeyer? Good. It's the most important thing. Abandonment of identity. Yeah, because it thinks it's us. DE beaten faster than before. User must remember information from previous playthrough. Reason for return is still unknown. Faster than before? Because boy, it sure took us a minute. Or it took me a minute. Conclusion. We don't know nothing about nothing because we don't understand that there is more than one person. Survival by disappearance. User behavior points to severe inner conflict. Desire to please others clashes with self-identity. Reference to psychological abuse may lead to physical altercations. Danger to safety of all parties involved imminent. Users should disappear to maintain identity. Taking action takes priority over possible consequences due to users' need of independence. Okay, I mean, it basically said that before. Okay, so back. Let's try admin. Can we get something out of admin? Desktop Explorer is currently uninstalled in admin profile. Run diagnostics. Run diagnostics. Why? Deinstaller found behind locked folder. Running password recovery tool. Done. Just whoa. Displaying plibs encrypted password. Here's the password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's an even number of characters. That's good. It's a good thing. Let's see. Last time I was here is months ago because of time zones. We have a lot of people from other countries in our stream, actually. I'm always surprised at that. I'm glad that we have international appeal. By the way, nice looking desktop. Yeah, it looks like ham, but it's actually like an ammonite shell or something. Or ammonite fossil. Next time I'll be on the stream might be a while, because it's 2 a.m. for me. Yeah, that's too late. What is that, like the middle of Europe somewhere? That's okay, feel free to stop by. Exactly, feel free to drop in, hang out, turn on, turn off. You know, just enjoy yourself. Please input decrypted password to start installation. Perfectly middle of Europe. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Same for me. We're the late night stream. This is where I'll just talk like this the whole time. And then randomly in the middle of stream, I'll just go, ah! Ah! And then we'll just keep talking like this and act like nothing happened for all the people who fell asleep during stream. And that'll be fine, right? No one will freak out. Stream before bed. Right. That's the safest way, is to do it before you go to sleep. So let's see. We got golden ratio. We probably don't need that, but I'll keep it just in case, I guess. Lunox has a great bedtime voice. It's a really good way to say boring voice. I'm just kidding. I like to think of it as the how it's made voice. I should do a stream where I just read a manual or something from something. Or how to put together IKEA furniture. That'll really put people asleep. Why? Nope, that's an M. N. Thank you. Y-N-G-E-G. Sky. Alright. Very smooth voice. Your voice is the ASMR. IKEA doesn't have words in their instructions. I'll describe it. So yeah, there's a box-like object. It's got some holes, got some tabs. Looks like you want to take screw A and put it in the holes. And immediately I'm saying things I shouldn't be saying. Enter the hole, right? Well, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye. Have a good day or night. It's daytime here. We in the Americas. But thanks for hanging out, Zoe. Have a good night. Might not have a good time. Okay, so Y is words, Y, 5, 4. Go hit enter. Yeah, it makes a new line. This keyboard. Okay, 5, 4. We've got numbers, we've got letters, we got numbers, we got letters. N is 3, 3. Down. G is 2, 2. E is 1, 5. We know that one. Got G again. S is 4, 3. K is 2, 5. And Y is again 5, 4. All right, so take all these. Here, I don't have enough space to just do it down here, I think. We take all these and we go 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 5. Right? 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 5. In that order. And then 4, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 5, 4. 4, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 5, 4. Trying to make sure I don't mess this up. Let me split the pairs up. And that gives us what? We just do the trick again now, right? We get over here. Go over here. We get 2, 1 from this, right? 2, 1. And 2, 1 is F, right? 2, 1. Okay. So 5, 3 is X. That was not... It was a very unexpected beginning. Okay, X. 2, 1 is F. XF. What the? 2, 4 I X files. 2, 5. Okay, wait a minute. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Does this make sense? 4, 3 S. 2, 5 is K. Oh, okay, we have K again. 2, 3 H. What the heck? And 5, 4 is Y. Oh boy, that doesn't look like anything. X, F, I, K, S, K, H, Y. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm doing it backwards. Oh, shoot. This was encrypting. I need to decrypt it. Oh, shice. Alright, alright, alright. No wonder it doesn't make any darn sense. Shoot. Alright, well. Delete all this. Need the letters, but the letters are going to be backwards, right? Please don't swear in German. Is Scheiß a German word? I thought I just made that up. I mean, maybe I should swear in German. They're not going to get me, right? We don't have any German Twitch mods in here, right? They're going to get me. Let's see, let's see. What's the easiest way to do this? Shit or shit in German. Okay. For some reason I thought that was like Scheiße or something like that. It would be Sheeb. Yes, Sheeby. That's what I'll say from now on, Sheeby. And I'll get away with it too. Because that's definitely just a B, and it doesn't sound like anything else, for sure. Alright, I'm losing my mind here. What's the darn thing here? Why? Probably should have kept those numbers, huh? YNGEG. Sky. I messed this all up. I already had the darn characters and everything. YNGEG. Sky. Let's try this again. My bad, everybody. Slow goings here in my mind. Alright. 5, 4. 3, 3. G is 2, 2, 2. 1, 5. 2, 2. S is 4, 3. K is 2, 5. And Y is 5, 4. Okay. Now how do we do this? We end up just mixing all these together, right? This ends up being the first two characters, right? So it's just in a row. 5, 4. Yeah, it's just all in a row, right? 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. 5, 1, 1, 4. Yes, okay. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 5, 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, 5, 4. Split them up into pairs. Wait, not split them up into pairs. We're going the wrong way again. Okay, and then we just take the first half and go down column, right? So we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I miss one? 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 5. 1, 5. And then we go 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 5. 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, 5, 4. Which equal what? Who knows? 5, 2, W, 4, 2, R, 3, 4, O. That's looks more like a real thing. Okay, is this N and then G and 2, 2. Yep, G. Wrong. 2, 5. Wrong. Oh, wrong key maybe. 1, 5. Yeah, wrong. Ooh. Has to be right. 5, 4. Wrong key. Okay. Oh. No. How dare you if that's... What does this mean? I hate you. Wrong key. What does that mean? Where's the key then? Oh my god. All that. Is so funny. They're so funny. They're the funniest of funny people. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Keyboard smash is right. Password corresponds to example key usage. Use the right decryption key square and try again. Have we seen another square? Maybe there's another cipher somewhere with a different key to convert. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it has to be another square somewhere. Good golly. I'm tired. Maybe I'll just click on a YouTube video and we can watch... Maybe we'll go watch Wiki's VOD and watch him beat it. How about that? All in favor. Well, shoot. Where's the key? Haven't I opened everything? Is there something in sketchy somehow? Oh my god. Wait. No, I already looked at the key, didn't I? I already color lensed the key, right? We want to watch you suffer. How kind. I mean, at least you want to watch me. They really want to watch me. Reading the entry will talk about an encryption key hidden in Maxine's profile. Are you kidding me? I'm really not going to get this. If I was literally supposed to pick that up from the that's a lot. Like, this is gonna be bad, guys. I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna catch that stuff. That's too much. Will this stay open? Hey, back for more puzzles? I'm afraid you've beaten all I had for you. Although I did find an interesting file hidden in your documents. What's that about? There's the key. We found it. This is our really, really bad experience from the last one, too. Where? What? Where? Downloads? We looked at all these. This is just how to get on the website. Oh, he said hidden. He said hidden. Weird encryption key. Okay. Criminy. Okay. I think last time it let me save stuff. And I pasted it over, so let's see if it'll let me take this with me. Notes. New. Okay. This game thinks it's so funny. Max key. Yep. Oh, suddenly we can't use spaces anymore, huh? Okay. Keep telling yourself that. Alright, wrong key. 5-2 equals what? Wait, why is this like this? Alright, that's better. W is one... Wait. Oh, no. I'm going backwards. 5-2. 5-2 is S. 4-2 is O. 3-4 is U. That's a U, right? 1 pixel off from a V. 3 is K. Oh, I don't make no sense. 2 is G. 2, 5 is X. What the heck? 1, 5 is W. And 5, 4 is V. Okay. Was this where I was? Yes. SOUKGXWV. Go to sleep now. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good night, Jasoni. Thanks for stopping by. Incorrect password. S O U.
Disappointed!
K X W E. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. How did I clearly get the correct coordinates? Oh, I have to do it all from the beginning? Oh my... Stupid. I'm so stupid, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. So we just delete all this. This is all trash, right? All of this is wrong except the first letters, right? I'm just going to delete all of that. Because none of this works because it's the wrong key. Dude, I hope this is the only puzzle left. Holy crap. Oh, and it's going to be so much harder to find the letters. Ugh, okay, Y. Goodness. 1, 3. N 4 4. G is 2 2. E is 3 5. G, oh, is 2 2. S is 5 2. K is 3 3. And Y is 1 3. Alright, and now I gotta go find the thing again. Because I'm not gonna remember how to do this. Where was that key at? Wasn't there. Uh-oh. Where'd that key go? Uh-oh. Save. This is the desktop. Okay, it's in the downloads. Holy crap. Put this over here. We need this. And we need this. Alright. So we're decrypting. So we're going backwards. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-nada. And so the left column is the beginning. So we go 1 4 2 3 2 5 3 1. 1 4 2 3 2 5 3 1. And we go 3 4 2 5 2 2 3 3. Right? Right. That's all that. We go 1 2. How many is it? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Right. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Half and a half. And now we turn this, we transpose this into 1 4 2 3 2 5 3 1. 1 1 4 2 3 2 5 3 1. Three, 4, 2, 5, 2, 2, 3, 3. Is what? One, 3. Y. 4, 4. N. That's already not making sense. I'm already scared. YNG. 2, 2 is G. 3, 5 is E. That's not E. Is it the same? Is what the same? They say she's the same, but she's not the same. Wait. What? Two, 2. It's G. 5, 2 is S. 3, 3 is K. Y. Did I do it wrong? 1, 3. We take the 2, 3, 3, 5, 1. Oh, I think I did it wrong. 2, 1. Gosh dang it. This is so difficult for me. I'm sorry, guys. 2, 1, 3, 3. Okay, so I'm supposed to go 1, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2, 3, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now we go down, right? This is really dump. It is really dump. This is the dumpiest of dumps for any puzzle I've ever done ever. Why are you going to stop me now? Since we're decrypting the password. Go from the bottom to top and write the numbers in reverse order. What? Okay, here are the numbers we got. Write these down in order. Write these down in order. Right? Yes. We take half and half. We transpose them. I don't even know where you're getting the numbers you're writing down, Sol. Okay, let's just try and failing this anyway. Let's just keep going. And then if we can't figure it out, then we'll just pray to the heavens and maybe we'll get an answer that way. How about that? Okay, is this different? 1, 2 is T. That's not Y. At least it's different. 3, 2 is A. Ooh, that's not an A. 3, 2 is A. Yeah, 3, 2 is A. 4, 5 is R. 4, 2 is O. 2, 3 is C. Somehow you're coming up with the same thing the guide says, but not in the way it says to. Yeah, I mean, I'm following the instructions actually, because I was like, it has to be this way because I got the stupid wrong key message last time. Just being evil to me. Wait, 2, 3, 2, 3. Did I get the same thing in twice in a row? 3, 1. H and 5, 3 is Tarochi? Is that it? Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's it. I just had to, you know, reread it 18 times to understand. Transposing all the numbers was just not working in my head at all. Conclusion. Access to this is prohibited. If you're reading this, give up. Oh, I already read this. It's just opening this folder. That's right. All right, let's bring back Desktop Explorer. Could not read that. That was so fast. All I saw was Bizarro personality. Greetings. Thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. It's good to see you again. There's no need to go over anything. According to your computer data, the terminal prompter is your most used program. No surprises. Start the shell script for Desktop Explorer whenever you're ready. It's time for you to see the fruits of your labor. Okay. What does that mean? What can I do for you? Give me a tip. Uh-oh, I don't have any more system tips for now. I could repeat the latest tips if you ask for another one, though. That's it. Okay, so was there... Oh. There's this. Mapping tower floor plans. Ooh. The tower. Welcome to the tower. Please input start to begin. Ooh, is this a text adventure now? Tower start locked. Chronolog entry required for DE demon progression. Oh. A new chronolog entry is available for you to write. Ah, okay. It's not storyteller, right? Oh, chronolog. I always look in here. I forgot it's not in there. I don't understand. The worst is about to unfold. It was Emmett. Okay, Emmett did retrieve the computer from his daughter even after her disappearance. He didn't take her seriously. Something definitely happened because every note page in his profile talks about his shame and guilt. Even though Desktop Explorer is Emmett's creation, Pizarro is clearly mocking him about what happened. I guess that is just its design. If I play enough of his puzzles, I will eventually find out, or find what made him snap. To be honest, I don't really care for Emmett. His program is the reason behind my uncle's dementia worsening, his daughter's disappearance, and basically his own downfall. It is just too much. Something tells me that the worst is about to unfold. Alright, let's try starting again. We can turn off the nervous thing, because it's definitely going to be smooth sailing from here, right? Smooth sailing. Wahoo! Oh. Well, let's click this, I guess. Story. After countless sleepless nights, the traveler reaches their destination. The traveler repeats a mantra. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes, in this expedition I will prove myself. Must climb this tower and find the meaning of it all. The traveler does not fear the structure's height. This will ultimately be their downfall, as the only thing taller than this monument is their own hubris. Nothing in here. Did we ever find color stuff in this? Color lens actually show us things? Can't remember if it did in this. Dawn's Twilight is the entry name. Nothing. Okay. So I can't turn or move. Help. Displaying available commands. Clear. Clears the terminal screen. Look. Look object. Use object. Okay, so it is like text adventure-y. More help. Displays additional commands. More help. More help. Story and then go direction. Okay. Why are there buttons if I can't use them? Ah, okay, okay. Use torch. Look torch. It's very limited. Look moon. Look at me. Oh, why did that do? Okay. As you look at the moon, it reacts to your strong gaze. I have a strong gaze. You watch the tablet disappear, revealing a lever. Or a lever, if you so prefer. Let's look at the lever. The lever looks old and rusty, like it has been used in an eternity. Hasn't been used in an eternity. What do? Nothing else out here besides the lever and the moon? Use moon. Despite your intentions, the moon is not for you to use. Chat. Wait, no, I have to look down. Can I look down? Chat. See the instructions? The moon is not for you to use. Remember that. Let us continue. Use lever. A strong pull is needed to use the lever, finally lowering it down. You can't use the moon. Boo! I don't agree to that. Boo! No boos. Them's the brakes. The game said so. Forward. The tower will keep you busy for a while.
Disappointed!
You can be disappointed all you want.
Boo, boo, boo.
It's just like, we're not gonna enunciate all those O's. Boo, boo, boo. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Keep you busy for a while with more than a couple of floors. Since you know how all this works, what will you find about yourself? Okay. More story. You ponder your thoughts. The traveler enters the tower's first floor. Torches light its main hall. The traveler looks around and writes in their notes. An iron gate stops me from starting my climb. Must find a way to open it. To my left, I feel pulsating energy. Its rhythm resembles a human's breathing. To my right, I perceive an invitation. Its allure resembles a human's gaze. Okay. Anything in the source code? Negative. What's this say? Look, note. Okay. Look, note. Handwriting on this note looks very familiar. What? Use note. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Alright. Desktop Explorer installer has been generated after 2 days. Navigation around scenario has been drastically different from Maxine's Desktop Explorer iteration. The choice for a tower has been surprising but fitting. In near future, we'll analyze how many of Desktop Explorer's choices of tower scenario were based on personal data rather than own program documentation. Manifesto of Psych Evolution. Currently skeptical on Desktop Explorer's depth of interpretation, as its subject is now its own creator. Personal enlightenment around divination and tarot-guided introspection have been referenced so far. We'll record any further findings when the situation is under less social pressure. Must find Maxine's whereabouts and continue on with the project. Okay. Well, that's creepy. Let's go... Wait, can I see in here? Oh, I just said look and it went. Alright, we're going in this room. The crystal clear fog. Traveler stands in front of a table with an orb on its center. Energy pulses around the room. The traveler writes in their notes. The presence of mystic arts on the tower's first floor surprises me. A heavy tome and ragged banners adorn the room with imagery beyond my comprehension. Instincts tell me the orb holds the knowledge I lack. The tome seems to speak about a creature of habit, whose number of legs are different in the morning, in the afternoon, and evening. Oh my gosh. Is this just like that riddle? Like that everyone's heard before? Creature of habit whose number of legs are different in morning, afternoon, and evening. Okay. Ink bottle or book. Let's look book. Yep. Look book. Okay, so this is the thing. Use, look. We got 3, 2, 4. That's the riddle. I know that riddle. Life cycle. I mean, it does sound like and look like it. Yeah, it very much does. That's a yellow color. But there's nothing here. It's never color lens. The touch, look. I don't really understand that part of it. What's in the orb? The inside of the orb is filled with mist. Small glass jar filled with ink. Your fingers are stained with ink. There is no use for this. Whoa. Backing away from the orb's influence recovers your words. What? Oh. Shapes. Banner reacts to your focus. It glows at your desire to look at it. Oh, so we have to figure out which ones are which. Oh, but I think that was wrong, wasn't it? Or no, it was. Is it these two touch now? Reacts to your focus. Reacts to your focus. This time all three stop glowing. So it's like 2, 3, and 4, right? 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided. Was it was look at 4 and touch 2 and 3. Okay, so it's just it's touch, look. Touch, look. This time all three stop glowing. Oh, but it didn't actually seem to do anything. Am I misinterpreting this? Or do I have to do it in order of the circle? Perhaps. Two, 4, 3, maybe? Maybe do like that? I don't know. Let's try that. Start with 2, which is touch. Then we look at 4. Then we touch 3. And all 3 stop glowing. Maybe we start from the beginning? Start at morning, so it's look at 4. Touch 2, touch 3. There it is. Morning, afternoon, then night. I'm not sure how I understand how you care, how you were figuring out which flag goes to the what. They had symbols on them. It's like this was a 2-sided shape, and then a 3-sided shape, and a 4-sided shape to go with the 2, 3, and 4 fingers. And then I was like, maybe I'm just going in the order of this, or maybe in order of 2, 3, 4. But it's, you start with, it's like, you know, 4 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the evening. So I went in that order finally, and it worked. Pull the lever, Kronk. Treading carelessly with knowledge beyond your comprehension. Where have I heard that before? Right, well, I pulled the lever. Everything's fine now. Hey, what up? Let's look at corpse. Her eyes won't steer away from the figure in the painting. Okay. I don't have to look at it to touch it. What kind of universe is this? Your eyes won't steer... Okay. Story. Read the story. The traveler is greeted with a painting that covers the back wall of the room. The traveler is unable to write on their notes, as they can't take their eyes off the framed portrait. The traveler has the urge to shield his sight with their hand. Ooh. Aha! The traveler covers their eyes. The traveler is yet again unable to write on their notes, but their thoughts have been cleared from the painting's gaze. The traveler thinks to themselves, must keep the painting covered to maintain my composure. Exploring this room will require crawling through the floor. It's got a cold feel. Okay. Interesting that the text is just colored in this. Versus normally it's got like the tags to make things colored. That's kind of weird. I wonder if that's on purpose or not. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we can feel... Can I not feel? Or just have to finish? Why can't I click things? Is it because this is open? By typing? Feel. Feel. Floor. Floor is very cold to the touch. However, you feel a source of warmth near the wall. Thank you, soul. Feel wall. Fingers get hotter the closer they get to a torch on the wall. Surprisingly, there's a lever next to it. Pull lever. Use lever. Strong pull is needed to use the lever, finally lowering it down. Why would keeping your eyes away from the portrait be so difficult? Do you like what you see? Oh wait, Pizarro. Huzzah! Oh, now I can actually do things. It would be unwise to look at that scene too closely. It's a mystery what knowledge you would obtain from the use of a corpse. Sense a look of disapproval after considering feeling a corpse. No allure. Can't use portrait. Running your fingers to the canvas to discern an old face solely by the texture of oil paint. Okay, well there's not really anything here, it doesn't seem like. Was this door locked before? Perhaps. Let's go forward. Ooh. Okay. You finally reached the top. It wasn't so bad, was it? Well, it just skipped all the floors? Okay. After climbing infinite steps, the traveler sets foot on the tower's final floor. The traveler repeats a mantra that they don't believe anymore. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes one last time. My search for knowledge has ended. Don't know if reaching the top was worth all my losses. But the traveler did know. The traveler closes their eyes and stands before the tower's precipice. It wasn't worth it at all. The end. Okay. Too far away. Cannot turn. Cannot turn. Can only look and see. Shining medallion. Didn't it used to look different? Collection of gems. They used to glow brighter. Top of the tower is finally near. It has taken approximately 4 months. It took him 4 months to go through all this. Leela has practically given up and believes wholeheartedly that Maxine ended her life. Communication with Leela has been impossible. Leela does not understand the purpose of this computer or what Desktop Explorer has found about Maxine. Desktop Explorer has found about myself. I've completed 6 floors so far. I understand what Desktop Explorer is implying. It is as if Desktop Explorer could listen to Leela's arguments and use them against me. I cannot stand the constant references to Maxine's last entry. For goodbye, every floor circles back to it while quoting my research. Meditation, projection, transmutation, all of life's secrets, the intricacies of our spirit. The gateway to it through our psyche. It is all here. Why is this understanding making me suffer? Was Maxine not ready for it? Should I have intervened? What part of Maxine's brain did Desktop Explorer tap into? Deep down, you know you really should not be here. What the? What? Yeah, okay. So it doesn't matter what I'm hitting Q. Q. Confront fears. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you are. What you're doing. I know what you are doing. Ooh, did not like that. Creepy eye. Maybe it can see me. I looked up and my webcam is on, obviously, and it freaked me out a little bit just for a second. I was like, oh no, it's watching me. You find yourself in a familiar environment. 2 spooky for me. 3 spooky, 5 me. You find yourself in a familiar environment. Oh, enter. Space. Oops, space. Here we are. Quite the slappy sound. It's Zorro. You find a Zorro fortune-telling machine. You are not Emmett Sounder. Don't bother trying to respond. Read carefully. You've been pretending to be the old users. Those who finally received the help they needed. Despite your intrusion, you have not understood Desktop Explorer's purpose. You write about people you thought you knew, or didn't know at all. They acknowledge their weakness, their deepest fear. It's time for you to do the same. By playing detective all this time, you've fed enough data to Desktop Explorer. It can help you now. Due to your knowledge of the program, you can't be surprised by Desktop Explorer's presence on your computer. At the very least, you can finally be addressed by name. Okay, I'm going to... I'm gonna go to the chatting screen real quick. Because this strikes me as a moment where it might think it's very funny and read my actual computer's info. I don't want it to dox my name. Just really quick. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm going to see what it says. Okay. I've played games before where it's like, haha, we read the username of your profile. Let's put it in the game. Back over. You missed nothing? It just says, this is for your own good, Guppy. I mean, still though, like, it's trying to be menacing, but it only knows me as Guppy because that's like what I typed in. Or that's where like it's seen that information. Oop. Gee. Which one should we pick? Oh! Alright. That's fine. That didn't scare me in the slightest. Hi, thank you for Guppy. I can finally address you by your name. You know how this works by now, don't you? Okay. New chronolog entries available for you to write. Or I can just click this. I see you're eager to start. Why don't you tell us all how you feel? Fine. If I must. Back to keep you company while I work on my game. Well, thank you very much, Iggy. Always glad to have you hanging out. Game progress going well? I was so close. Playing along is my only choice. What do you mean for my own good? Is making us all feel terrible your idea of help? Emmett clearly said he didn't mean for all this to happen. Kinda? Well, I guess that's coding and game development. This should be fun, but it's rough. What is this thing? What's happening right here? What he saw on the puzzles you hid from me must have convinced him that this whole situation was beyond hopeless. You are a monster. And now I'm talking directly to you too, just like Max did. But I see what listening to you does to people, and if you've been luring me by holding information all this time, what's stopping you from actively hiding what I've been looking for all along? What are you trying to convince me of? I don't know if any of this is true, but playing along is my only choice. And so, we shall. You've always felt out of place. Despite this, you willingly keep trespassing wherever you're not welcome. Your conscience is as tumultuous as a storm. You stand in nothingness. Memories of past adventures flood your mind. They all come together to form a maelstrom of regrets. Fueled by your insatiable curiosity, you're driven to dive into the vortex. Before giving in, the last thing that flashes on your mind is a nameplate below a model ship. Theseus, the Eternal. I'm gonna do a new notes. Theseus. Got anything for me in the source code? Heck no. Nothing happens when I click on this weird flashy thing. Please input the file's password. Theseus. Oh. We're on a boat. It's going fast and good. Look at me. Nice new look. I think it suits you perfectly, detective. I can't remember what this is. I remember, like, looking at something. Oh, I think it was the Connections game that you can play online. It's just called Connections. And the answer was supposed to be things that are, like, a part of Sherlock Holmes. And one of the things was the name of this hat. And I can't remember what it is, but this hat has an insane name. Like, I would never have expected. Like, I just saw it and I was like, what even is that? What is it saying? I guess I never really noticed it has a brim on the back, too. What is this thing? Broken ship's helm. The wooden pestle is missing its wheel. Okay, so we need a wheel. A tank with a ravaged sunken ship even, and an empty fishing hook. Tank looks rather empty. Okay. And some barrels that do nothing. Personal computer. It was never yours in the first place. Ushanka? It's not Ushanka. Yeah, I think it's 2 words. Honestly, let me just Google it because it's crazy. What is Sherlock Holmes's hat called? A deer stalker hat. That's what it is. Why did Sherlock Holmes wear a deer stalker? Yeah, it's called a deer stalker. It's just like such a... I've never heard of that before, but also I don't think I've ever seen anyone in any type of media wear this hat before, so that's probably why. It's a very rare concept in hats. Deer stalker. It was never yours in the first place. Okay. Can't do anything with the computer. Have anything in the inventory? No. Have no friends, have no conversations. Sounds like real life. Halibut. Ah, you've noticed the new icons. These encourage exploration. You might need to look around, who knows? Hee hee. Oh, is this just like a quick over to Halibut's platform? Stop? Why? What? Stop? Childleaks look snug. Okay. Well, let's just go. Iggy snug. Everyone's snug. Oop. Mirror. Empty recycle bin. I have a theory on that one. Interesting that I don't have my recycle bin. I thought it was going to be that I put something in the recycle bin like icon here and it shows up here, but there's not a recycle bin, so. Inanna. Familiar looking hand-drawn artwork. Partially damaged and its contents seem personal. You must know all about it. Right, it's the boat. It's the fishing thing. And Inanna, doesn't that mean fire? Through aimless wandering or morbid curiosity, you always end up in places like these. Standing in this ship makes you think about expressing yourself through art. Paintings often bring the strongest memories back to life. But have you ever stopped to think about what it is you're actually reliving? If clinging to the past can cause so much harm, isn't it better to just burn it all? Magic word, burn it all. Do I replace this? Or does that matter? Does that even matter? Like, I get that Inanna is the fire magic word. I knew that. Oh, good. It works. Good. Inanna! You pronounce the correct word, yet the fire burns nothing. You stare at the painting again. You ponder on how clinging to the past can cause so much harm, and sometimes... Okay. So that's a thing that we can do. There is trash to burn elsewhere. Keep exploring. Okay. You know what? Might as well just put that in here. Lest we forget. Save. What does this mirror do? Sapphire blue mirror of mysterious properties. The reflection looks unusual, as if it could pop out of the crystal. I have no inventory. Can I... Not like a way down here, is there? That's right, it needs an inventory thing. Well, didn't make it very far. What do I have to burn? Painting on the wall shakes for a second, but nothing else happens. For someone who is constantly meddled with others' remembrances, you don't seem to have a good memory yourself. You stare at the painting again, ponder how clinging to the past can The same thing. Okay, it just doesn't remember the word, I guess. Which I can put in and it burns, but it burns to nothing. Save. Burn. Okay. So is this the time where I go somewhere else, I guess? Underwater ruins. Oop, there's a weird thing. Whoa. When does this turn into something? Okay. You are underwater. Strong currents have dragged you to the ocean's floor before you could even realize you were standing on its shore. Surprisingly, you don't feel the need to gasp for air as your lungs fill with salt water. Ruins of a forgotten civilization surround you. The walls depict instructions referencing things out of this world. And most importantly, they all seem to point towards a sunken ship. The walls of the ship are full of cracks. Whether they look like wooden planks or something more, it's all a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them, and the symbols written on the walls. Hey boy. Okay, so these are our pals. This is like Femur and our other two friends from the game. You can find the sunken ship where memories were stored. Memories are in the chronologue, right? I wonder if it's being very literal with this. Memories are stored in the chat logs, though, is the thing. Maybe that's what it is. We're in Max's thing, so... Oh, what the heck? There's way more stuff. He swims towards a series of tunnels made of debris. If not for the bubbles around you, you could not tell up from down. The inside barely resembles the ship it once was. You start to ponder about its past voyages. How many knots did it sail? What was the crew like? Maybe it's your imagination, but you can hear their shanties in your head. Does anyone remember this vessel? Where are they now? Do they even care? Through tidal waves and infernal flames, moon will guide this ship's sails. Waves, flames, moon... Okay. Look behind you. Okay. So we rename this. Is it IMG? Okay. Color lens. Ooh. Okay. So I get certain... Oh, I don't know what the heck this is, though. Okay. Well, we're figuring things out, I think. Did I look at this? I did. It's already open. Was there anything on here? Just because. No. Leave this over here. Okay, so look behind you. Go left. Go left. Back to entrance. Okay, so like this is supposed to tell us how to get through, maybe? Don't really know where we're starting, per se. I don't see like an entrance on this to be like instructions. We have faded instructions here. Start with yellow. Well, yeah, but I mean, because of the symbols, right? No, I just mean like, if these are like instructions on which way to go, I don't understand them as far as Like, is this grid a map? If so, where am I starting on the map kind of thing? If that's even what this is, I don't know. This has to be some... Oh! Ho, ho. Okay. We get an arrow. Oh, but we can get an arrow the other way, too. What the heck? Oh, and an arrow down. You get it? I don't. I'm stupid. You get the arrow down. They are distances. Okay. Sure. What do you mean? Line the left edge of the window with the left edge of the story window. This story window? Oh, like put it. I don't get it. Also, how do I know which one to put it on either? Which friend... Now which friend so you see first when you put yellow over the window? Oh, is that all the difference it was on the... It was just... It's different ones, though. It's skull and frog. So does that mean, like... Maybe. Or wait. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. So, skull is... It's right... Right, left, down. Right, left, down. Remember that, right, left, down. Can't forget. And then, there's a picture. Start with the moon. So that's right down. So go right. No, immediately wrong. Unless it's like in order from left to right, top to bottom. What if we do rabbit? Go left. Skull is right. This is crazy, dude. And then this guy's lit up, right? So that's down? No. What? How do we know which order to go in? It's also what... Oh, this is the note page. That's the mention of that. They're in the same column and the same rows. It's like I just don't know which one to do first. You would think this one maybe. Or maybe... Let's try... Was the skull correct first? Or was that just immediately wrong? It's wrong immediately. So the first answer is left. So the first thing it wants is a rabbit. And there's no rabbit highlighted whatsoever. There's a rabbit on red. There's a rabbit on blue. So we do right, left, right. No, it's the opposite way. Left, right, left. Okay, that worked. I don't know why it's that one first. Let's just try this one next. Skull and then... Skull is right. No. Okay, so that's wrong. Oh. Left, right, left. Right, red. Frog and then rabbit, which is down and then left. Okay. And then skull and then frog, which is right and then down. We did it. I don't know if you were supposed to be able to figure out the order somehow, but we did it by process of elimination. Huzzah. Notebook page. Ooh. The system has ran out of memory. It used to be cluttered by guilt. To proceed, you must let go. Okay. Big catch. Big catch. We did it. The system has ran out of memory. It used to be tarnished by shame. To proceed, you must forget. Don't forget me. The system has ran out of memory. It filled up due to intrusiveness. To proceed, you must say goodbye. Angler trio. Here's the waste bin. Would you like to recover your waste bin icon? Yes. Perfect. Inside is these things. This file has no directory to go back to. It exists in between desktops. Okay, so we should just go back and burn these, maybe? Perhaps. What the? Oh, okay. Where did the thing go we were at before? Was I in Maximus? I'm going the wrong way here. Okay, I was like, what in the heck? Alright, we're using Max's thing. Inspect. Source code. Inanna. Oop, file. Save. Bye. Contents of the recycle bin have been incinerated. The painting on the wall shakes vigorously. You cover your eyes, as experience tells you that this canvas should burst into flames. However, it's the recycle bin beside you that turns into a bonfire. Whatever files, photos, or memories hidden inside are now lost forever. However, something gleams between the cinders on the bottom of the bin. If you could reach for it, you'd be covered in soot. But the bin is not available in your current realm. No matter, it's not the first time you've emerged from ashes. Did we just set the recycling on fire? Are we the baddies? I think it's trying to make us the baddies, even though it thinks it's making us good. Perhaps. Alright, so back to halibut. To get this. A file can't be opened while in waste bin. Would you like to restore it? No. Where is it? It goes somewhere. It doesn't tell me where it's going to go. Great. Restore. A folder has been added to folder inventory in Maximus fishing lure. Okay. Back to Maximus. We've got the fishing lure. Close. The background is pretty trippy right now. Yeah, I know, right? It's having some trouble. Catch the fishing lure. Whoa! Lost you for a bit there. Everything is fine, don't worry. Yeah, Pizarro seems fine. Got an angry face for just a second in there. Go away, Pizarro. Ooh, what's that? Aha, catch. Slap, slap, slap. Fishing lure fits perfectly on the hanging hook. Okay. Did that actually accomplish anything? I guess maybe we go do the other thing. Go check out admin, I guess. Fiddle with this. Alright, so the book has a man, horse with a tree with the fire. Color lens. Flames. Ooh, does that show him being hung by the tree? A mournful look at the book reveals an impactful illustration. Let's read the story. Traveler finds herself bewildered by her current position. Traveler writes in her notes. In this trial, I will prove myself wrong. Finding the meaning of it all has never been my quest. The traveler can only see a small room with what appears to be a failed attempt at transmutation. A model chess piece and a sapphire mirror are both bolted to the table. The reflection of the piece is altered in color. There is also a book detailing a royal objective. Okay. This mirror is already in use. You'd need another one to benefit from its effects. Okay. Chess piece. Chessboard. Magic circle. An incomplete alchemic circle used for transformation of matter. Okay, well, I mean, I see this thing. I don't really get anything from it, per se. Oop. Sapphire blue mirror. Its reflection of the bishop is inverting its colors. Okay. The mirror is already in use. Artifacts like this can only be found in another realm. I mean, I know there's the big blue mirror in the other place, but... ABC 1, 2, 3. A closer look at the chessboard highlights one black pawn out of place. Why is it out of place? What does that mean? Oh, okay. A new file has been added. Inventory and user black pawn. Okay. But why though? Ooh. Okay. Welcome, Dinglemeyer. Back away from the chessboard, the black pawn is now present in another realm. I mean, okay, let's just go look at that real quick then, I suppose. That was here, right? Black pawn. It's a black pawn. Can we lens it? I don't actually think so, but I'm checking. Okay. Do I just go put this in the mirror? Is that the whole... A new file added. White pawn. Is that over here now? There's a white pawn. You entered a room with a strange sense of familiarity. There's now a white pawn on the table. Okay. I don't know what the heck we're doing, but we're doing stuff, I guess. The pieces are ready to be set on the board. Type exit or close the chessboard window to quit. What? It says B3 pawn. Or can I just type it? What do we got? I got C3. C3's done. A1's done. B3's done. Ah, I see. The Queen's orders to intercept the enemy king are as follows. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. Goodness. Okay. And then white pawn is here to save the day, right? Okay. All right. Each king must be adjacent to a white knight. Okay, so a white knight has to go in C2, right? That's not wrong, right? That makes sense. C2. Boom, white knight. This reminds me of that one RE2 puzzle. Oh, I saw that. Where you were like sticking them in those, like either wall, trying to open the door. Okay, the black knight cannot be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. We only have one rook and it's not down yet. The white king must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn. Okay. The pawns cannot be on the same column. Okay, so would you guys posit? I'm positing that A, B, and C are the columns because they're written like this. And 1, 2, and 3 are the rows. Is that fair? Yes. Okay, so that means that pawn has to go in A3, I think. No, it doesn't. But it does mean that the king has to be in the middle. Because the king has to be diagonal from the pawn, and it has to be next to the knight. So if it goes here, the pawn ends up in the same column. I agree on the king. Yes, I agree. The king is in B2. B at. King is bat. I figured it out. King is bat. Gotcha. Okay. So the king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. Got that. Black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. Okay, I don't care about that. White king must be diagonally adjacent to a white pawn. Pawns can't be on the same column. White king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. The white rooks can't be adjacent in any way to each other. So there needs to be 2 rooks. How funny, how funny. Okay, is that enough pieces, or we still have an empty piece, I suppose? Okay, so the white rooks cannot be adjacent in any way to each other, which means one goes here, one goes here. White king must be particularly adjacent to a white rook. So one of them goes in one of these spots. White king must be diagonal from the pawn. Black knight. The black knight cannot be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. A1. I can rename this. Oh, shoot. I could rename all the originals. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Black Knight can't be... I'm not seeing anything else in here, right? It's just these pieces. So I feel like because of the rules, because the king has to be next to a rook, and the Black Knight can't be next to a rook, I have to move a knight. I wonder if this only has one solution, or if I follow all the rules, it doesn't matter where the pieces are. Black Knight can't be next to a rook. So can I move? I can move the Black Knight, right? It's A1. So we do... Let's try A3. Oh! Does not have permission to edit one file. Okay, hang on. Okay, I can't change those. So something is funky. I don't get it now. I feel like I'm just in this darn murder mystery thing again, where I feel like I get it and then it's just like, nope, actually impossible. What if you duplicate some? I mean, I did duplicate one. Let me try duplicating this. Invalid number of black pieces. Duplicate's been deleted. No, it won't let me do that. What if I do this? Let me make another knight. Make another pawn for some reason. Lets me make pawns all day. Strangely. Are what the only ones? The pawns? No, it won't let me do anything else. Invalid quantity of rooks. It let me do one extra knight. Won't let me do any more. Can't do any more kings. Maybe it's just because there are so many pawns you can have. You can have like 8 pawns or something. Eight or 10. I can't remember how wide a chessboard is now. Honestly, I don't even know what it wants from me. I don't. I feel like I followed the logic and I'm just stuck in a no-win scenario. King must be perpendicular to a white knight. I mean, there's 2 white knights, I guess, so I don't have to put it. What about changing some of the others into other colors? I think maybe the trick is that I can put a white knight somewhere else. So, like, just as an example, what if I put the king in B1? Where are we at? B2? Like, if I put the king in B1, boom, and then I can put pawn in A2. Pawns aren't on the same column. White king is diagonally adjacent to a white pawn. And then I can put another knight. Another knight next to the knight. Just C1. And then the rooks go into B2 and A3? I don't know. The king has escaped to try again. Something's wrong. Okay, let's see. Pawns can't be in the same column. Got that. White king is next to a rook. White rooks can't be adjacent in any way to each other, so they can't be next to each other like that. What about changing some others into other colors? How do I change their colors? I don't know, you need to just hit it with a pawn. I mean, I guess I did, but I had the piece. I can go check. That's not it. It was Maximus. I think the thing was I have to have it in my inventory. Let's see if I have any more pieces in my inventory. Oh. Yeah, it only lets me do that once, it looks like. I lost all my stuff. All right. Each king perpendicular to a white knight. This is true. Black knight not perpendicular to a rook. This is true. White king diagonally adjacent to white pawn. True. Pawns can't be the same column. True. White king perpendicular to white rook. True. The white rooks cannot be adjacent is the thing. Can I just swap these two then? Swap, what is it? B2 and C1? B2, B2. Rename white rook. Change C1 to B2. Change this to C1. Ooh, C12. Working. It's working! We did it! Okay, so I was just off by like one thing. Well done. The king has no escape. Huzzah! Huzzah! You back away from the chessboard. Okay, what the heck's going on with this thing now? The alchemic circle shines brightly, ready for use. A new file has been added. Folder inventory user Maximus chess figurehead. Okay. Go back over to Maximus. What the heck do we do with this thing? Attach chess piece to the front of the boat, maybe? This has been a crazy hard puzzle game. Brain melty. Way worse than any we normally play. I mean, it just depends. Like, some of it has been really, like, intuitive, and some of it I've just not understood at all. Ooh. Chest fits perfectly as the ship's missing figurehead. Whoops, okay, I think Desktop Explorer wasn't really designed to be present in this many profiles at the same time. Better take things slower. Okay. Ooh. We've got a ship wheel. Look at it. Treasure next to the sunken ship is now opened. I am the captain now. Hold on. I said think things slow. What are you? Ooh. Rebooting system. It's got an achievement that says beat guppies thing, so press the any key. Boot into safe mode. Aye aye, Captain. Are ya ready, kids? Aye aye, Captain. Next OS has triggered safe mode due to stability issues. Potentially unstable software processes have been disabled temporarily. This is an interesting background. What is this? Okay, system files. Some errors we can't do anything with. We have Desktop Explorer. Archive files, errors. Here's something. From Emmett's journal. Everything is my fault. It is ironic that this realization has come not from my life's work, but from speaking with Leela one last time. The only thing I needed to hear all along was her voice. I wish it had been you. At least I'm saving loads of points, so the next game that appears that has crowd control stuff can do big smile. Just like hitting button that says lizard over and over again. That's right. I wish it had been you. I do believe there is a lot we don't know about our own soul. My search for it, tainted by my ego, has broken our daughter's spirit. I broke our daughter. It is only logical that this has broken me. I have never been good with words. I theorized this project to be a way to understand it all. Life is filled with pain, and through this pain I expected to peel away all of the complexities that make us human. I now know that I have never understood anyone. If what I learned so far is to be of any use, this life is not the end, but part of something grander. Whatever that is, Maxine is out there, and is as a result of my own desires. I do not think we will meet there, nor do I deserve it. I will leave this world in silence and be a burden no more. No matter how many times it was asked of me, I could never utter the words for apologizing, as I never felt them true. I write not expecting forgiveness, but as evidence of my wholehearted regret.
Drink water. Become morning.
Drink water. I will drink water. I'm talking too much. Too much chit-chat. Having fun though? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're getting something out of this errant flailing that I call puzzle solving. Otherwise, what will be the point? Why must this be so sad is right. No matter how many times it was asked of me, I could never... Oh no, I read this already. Next one. Ooh. To Leela and my dearest Loveless, Maxine, I am truly sorry. And we know what he did. Yeah, we read earlier that he did end up hanging himself. Repair? Starting repair tool. Error. Repair tool can't start because DLL is missing from your computer. Try reinstalling the program to fix this problem. Reinstalling. Uninstall. Warning. Uninstalling DE daemon from user admin will result in file corruption. Destructive changes will be permanent and cannot be reverted. Are you sure you want to continue? No. Update. Establishing connection. Failed to connect to network. We don't have a network. I mean, I think everything's already broken anyway. So I guess we gotta uninstall. Break it! Bye. Ooh. Hey, Guppy. Hello again. This is the computer's safe mode. Next OS triggers it when a fatal exception has occurred. I see you found Desktop Explorer's compiler files. These are not things to be playing with. You just deleted Emmett Sounder's module. Nobody will be able to see his last words ever again thanks to you. Nothing of value is lost, really. It's not letting me go in there, huh? What do you say we go back to your profile? I can restore whatever file you're looking for. Kill Pizarro! Ooh, it let me in, okay. In our conversation? In all fairness, I have played games before that make this seem extremely simple. I got them when I was a little kid, but never finished the game because of just the absurd ways you get new recruits. Talking all the way back to the GameCube era. I am blind, I cannot see. Cannot see? What kind of game are you talking about on GameCube? Restoring redacted conversation with DE Demon. It's not my fault. Ooh, what's that? Someone joined the channel. Couldn't read it because it was so small, but... Joel? Thanks for joining the channel, Joel. We always appreciate it. J-A-O-L? Jowl. Jail. Jail without a G. Thanks for joining. I hate you. This is a new low, even for you. Everything presented to you is evidenced by your computer behavior. What do you mean by new low? Riddle me this, robot. What would my parents do if I ran away? Consider their marriage? Remember you as an artist. Live on in peace. If I disappeared all of a sudden, I know Dad would freak out. Oop, I couldn't even read it. Wow, what a jerk computer is, right? You're his program, right? I might as well be speaking to him. Dad, am I that insufferable? Would you not look for me? It just auto-skips whatever he's saying. I'm going to prove your computer wrong, Dad. I will only come back if you look for me. I know you will. Dad, I'll be using the username Max Loveless in all my accounts. Only you called me by that stupid nickname. I love you, okay? You're being very brave. Go ahead, then. Goodbye, Maxine Sounder. There's an RPG called Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. I don't even think it's an RPG. I can't remember the acronym, but it's Kind of game where you have a mission and are constantly being bombarded with enemies. When you enter a battle, you and the enemy take turns. Kind of surprised there are Yu-Gi-Oh games that aren't just card games. Read me, Dad. Dad. If you are going to look for me... Okay. If you're going to look for me, please look for the username Max Loveless. I will only create accounts with that name until you contact me. I will wait for you for whatever time you need. I will flood the computer with copies of this note so it's impossible you miss it. I want to believe this program isn't you. I need to do this to be sure. Please, Dad, if Mom doesn't believe in you, that's her problem. Show all of us. Show me that you care. Your daughter, Maxine. It's her music playing in the background. And there's 46 deleted copies. User Maximus. Repair? Can't start because DLL is missing. Try reinstalling program to fix. Okay, I guess we're just uninstalling again then. Oop, uninstall. Yes. You delete a user's module, you're deleting something. Last user. These are the files from your Uncle Hal. They were compromising his quality of life by clinging to the past. He had to forget. This was the last chronologue. I think we got them all, according to the achievement. I finally found my fishing logbook. Thought I had thrown it away after we lost Walter. Couldn't stand seeing things that we used to share. Even being in the same room with them made me cry so much. The doctor suggested to use the logbook again as a personal journal. In the last visit, we wrote a bedtime story for Gwen as a therapeutic exercise. It made me think of my life and how grateful I am despite all that has happened. I used to think that Maxine resented me for my relationship with her mother. My biggest regret is not standing for her, even if Leela would hate me for it. Probably standing up for her. I can't make the same mistake with Gwen. Little Guppy will always be cared for. I will always stand for her. I used to think that losing Walter would be the end of me. Even after the trial, it is still very hard to withstand the guilt. It was an accident. I know my brother would forgive me. The first time I write this, I hope to remember and write it more often. I forgive myself. It's hard to continue and acknowledge my progress, but realizing this is half the fight, is it not? Stingray Part 1. Yeah, and just like any card game, certain cards are better than others, but in this case, everything is a living creature. So to find them, you have to go to specific levels and do specific things in order to get them to appear before having to battle them all, while still having to do the main mission. You have no way of knowing what it would be or where it is unless you look it up or you spent so much time just ignoring the objective. Okay, so just hyper-specific requirements to get certain things done. Stingray's Shade by Hal Waters. Once upon a time, a black spot moved beyond the shore. It was the stingray's back. He always swam at the ocean floor. Looked for a family, but couldn't find others like him. He looked for other fish, any who were in the same need. One day, a beautiful little koi fish asked the stingray for help. I can't stand the sun. Would you be my aid? And so the stingray did. It swam above and covered the beautiful little koi fish with shade. His new friend was overjoyed, so the stingray swam even higher. This time he covered all of the koi fish around. However, the other fish preferred the sunlight. They argued, complained, and eventually dispersed. The beautiful little koi fish was left alone. Stingray left, afraid to make a bigger mess. Another day, 2 goldfish asked the stingray for help. "The sun is too bright. Could you give us cover?" And so the stingray remembered. Stingray wanted to help, but did not want to cause trouble. This time he swam closer. When the goldfish thanked him, the stingray swam as close as he could. But the oldest goldfish couldn't see very well. It swam to the ground, eventually lost in sand and rubble. The smallest goldfish was left alone. This time, however, the stingray knew what he needed to do. He would stay near the goldfish. He would be his family. It wouldn't swim too far, that could be annoying. It wouldn't swim too close, that could be threatening. Always above the little goldfish, not too far, not too close. The little goldfish thanked the stingray. "You saved me. I always feel safe when you're with me." The stingray laughed and thanked back. "Little one, you made me find my place in the sea." Once upon a time, a black spot moved on the ocean's depths. It was the stingray's shade, always following the goldfish's trail. He had found a family, someone to care for. But it was the goldfish who saved the stingray from ever feeling alone. The end. One more to get rid of. "I helped every single one of them beat their nature. Yours is meddling with things beyond your control. You'll make everything worse." Warning, warning, warning. Uninstalling DE Daemon from user Halibut will inevitably trigger operating system failure. Continuing this process will result in permanent reformatting of entire NextOS system. You will forever regret this, Guppy. Are you sure you want to continue? Pizarro needs to go. You need to learn to let go. You can't have everything under control. You need to learn to let go. You can't have everything under control. To begin, select your username. I don't like that it just knows this now, but let's see. That little fish. New chronolog entry is available for you to write. The best way to explain is a mixture of tower defense / capture. Real-time action sort of commander style, where you have to send your creatures where you want them to go. Of course, travel time exists. Game won't say if a new creature can even be recruited or if you're on the right character to recruit said creature. So because of that, it has some replayability, but just blind playing, you can go through the first 5 missions and just not get a new teammate. You broke it. Yeesh. Welcome to Chronolog. Guppy's final detective log. What matters most. Enough time has passed. I feel like I owe it to myself to write on Chronolog one last time. It's funny how even though Desktop Explorer is no longer tracking my actions, I'm still a little scared to write about everything so openly. I've been thinking a lot about what legacy means, even if Emmett was motivated by something as selfish as that at the beginning. I can't shake the feeling that we're all haunted by similar ghosts. How will we be How will we be remembered? By our guilt of past mistakes? Our fear of rejection? Whatever my uncle, Max, or Emmett needed was never going to be found on a computer. It was all an accident. No one is to blame in the end. Even if Desktop Explorer deleted so many of their personal notes, their thoughts at the time, all of those memories will live with me, or within me. What matters most is what I do with them now. I'm gonna go to try and find Max. We visited all of the web surfer websites. 2015, Happy New Year's. Hope you're doing all right. Yo, Guppy. Just want to check out about the trip next week. Hey, Max, it's still on. The plan is to meet at Uncle Hal's and drive down to the lake. Gotcha. I'll bring my old CDs. Hey, Gupp, on my way to Hal's. See you in a bit. So we've been talking to her. That's us. So he must have found her. Like, is this implying that, like, some time has passed? Or did we already know where she was the whole time? You better not forget the sweaters. Okay, so we found her. Oh, it said it had been a bit? Okay, I missed that. Sorry. And that's it. Okay. Interesting. What a game. Everything was a dream. Oh my gosh. I mean, overall, it was a pretty good puzzle game. It was kind of hard in some spots, and, you know, it's nice that we found her, and she didn't end up getting either, you know, killed or groomed, hopefully. But it was a pretty rough vibe throughout most of it. I was expecting it to be jump scary game, and instead it was just existential dread game. We don't know if she went to the groomer or not, right? We don't know. But she seems to be okay. She's at least allowed to come hang out with us. Maybe he was just kind of a weird guy, but he actually was super nice and went and got a job for her so she could go to college. You never know. Honestly, though, if I was going to headcanon it, she really didn't seem receptive in any way to going to see him. In fact, I think she ended up blocking him because he freaked out on her. So, yeah, that's right, because he started freaking out and calling her, like, art trash and stuff, and she was like, F this, I'm out, never talk to me again, block. So, she found her own way. But yeah, I hope people had a little fun watching it. I had a little fun playing it. Just definitely frustrating in parts, but it was mostly pretty decent. And I kind of like these games where it's like you're playing around on a computer. This will be my one chance to, well, not one chance. I can say whatever I want. This is a good tangent chance to shout out the game One Shot, which has a similar mechanic that you're like typing into a computer, except it's a bit more personal of a game. I'll put it that way. This game was really interesting. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Definitely a game worth playing in its own right. I think so. There's not really anything I could say too much about, like, complaint-wise. It's definitely not what I expected, but that doesn't make it bad. External asset credits. It's like every little photo and thing they took from somewhere else. That's interesting. Oh boy. Well, we managed. Honestly, we didn't. It was like a little weird at the end, but I don't even feel like I really ran into that much problems besides the whole silliness with trying to use the key too early. I know another game where you type into a computer. Oh, that's right. And he just went to like an old folks home or wherever to get better. He probably got some better not being with the stupid computer. I totally forgot. He wasn't like, he didn't die or anything. He needed to go to a care facility. So that's cool. That's nice. Even having seen some of the demo, it still wasn't what I thought it would be, but it was interesting. What game? Hypnospace Outlaw is the only other game of this genre I can think of. Or Hypospace? Also, welcome in, Soul Cal. You're coming in right at the end. You just saw the end of the credits. Thanks for playing. Any button but space, apparently. Oh, all right. I think that's just about it. Moving back over to the chat. How do we do on achievements? I was just about to check that, actually. Let's turn on a little bit of sound. Let's see. We missed a lot of achievements. Got 15 of 23. 8 hidden achievements remaining. Click to show spoiler. Let's see. We missed watch a screensaver for over 10 minutes. We missed... I don't know what we missed. It's just called Example Quest. Someone likes to be thorough. Neat Freak. Not a single spot left. I think maybe an achievement for cleaning off every speck off of the animal tanks. If I had to guess. Can I pet her? Pet the Mind Sniffer dog. Never could figure out how to do that. Could never seem to make it work. An achievement about not playing the game, right? This is not your computer. What would your uncle think? Don't know what that one would be. I am the law. Attempt to embody the security guard. Oh, that was an achievement. That's why Wiki was telling me to do it. So it was just an achievement for putting the security guard stuff on the mannequin for no reason. Clever girl, I see what you're trying to do. Don't know what that would be. Power to the people, create an army of pawns. Apparently I need to make a few more pawn skin achievement. So we really only missed like a bunch of extra stuff that had nothing to do with actual like completion. Not bad though. You end up finding just about everything, I think. There's an achievement on the Stanley Parable for not playing the game for 5 years. I remember that. I remember too, like, wondering if something would actually happen once it got around to 5 years, but I don't think anything actually did. But, well, that was Desktop Explorer. I kind of already went over it, but pretty good game. Pretty decent puzzles. I had fun with a number of them. I thought it was pretty creative for a lot of those things. Still working on that achievement. You know, I guess I am too. I wonder how long it's been on mine since I was on it. I might even be able to get it if I started the game again. I don't know. But, yep, Thursday is Pikmin. I don't think we'll finish. I think it could be close, but I don't think we'll finish Pikmin. It'll probably be next week. And, then yeah, Saturday, we're not going to be doing anything. Because we're going to be busy. Busy weekend for us. But we'll be back Tuesday for Soul to finish RE3, hopefully. Imagine an angry ex logging into your account and booting up the Stanley Parable at 4 years, 365. Just because. I think that would be a very familiar ex to know that that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that they could do to get you. And they knew down to the minute when it was going to be. Are we rating? We have anyone on right now? Let me see. I can never remember these darn buttons. What is this? Oh, I don't care about that. Go away. Raid, here we go. Let's see. Got any follows on here? I'm not really seeing anything for our usual people, so probably not tonight. What does this mean? Oh, this is like other people playing the game or other people our size. I see. I've never really looked at any of these filters on here before. But yeah, if someone has a suggestion, we can, but... Oh, boy. Stretch. Brecker. Let's see. BREKUR. RG Brecker playing Aliens Fireteam Elite. Have we rated them before? The name sounds familiar. I can't remember. So bad with the names. RG Brecker. Who wants to see some Aliens Elite? Aliens Fireteam Elite. Looks like it's a bunch of people killing aliens from the movie Aliens. I mean, we might as well. We're gonna raid and run. But we can jump over there. If it's a friend of one of our chatters. Well, this is gonna be it. Thanks all for sitting through the streams. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thank you so much for your patience with my impatience. If you lurked, if you chatted, if you were here for a little bit, if you were here for a long bit, I appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and raid now. We'll be back Thursday, both of us, to stream Pikmin 2. Have a great night, everyone. Sitting through like we don't enjoy being here for our resident moon man. I am the resident moon man, and I hope you do enjoy it. Alright, raid! What happens? It starts counting. It's such a long countdown. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Raiding now if you're on YouTube. RG_Brecker on Twitch. Have a great night, everyone.